I realise that's a little bit misleading. Okay, well hopefully this works. It's the first match of the season, and it looks like my trusty Kislev team is going to get themselves all kinds of beat up here in the Chaos Stadium, because the first game, of course, of going into a new season and a new set of enemy squads is going up against a burgeoning Chaos Murder team. Now, all's fair, I suppose, in this one, because there is the small relief that this is a Chaos team that's very much underdeveloped in the grand scheme of things. Okay, looks like everything's working, so I will send out the notification for the stream. Lovely, lovely. Ooh. Then we'll be good to go. Twitch.tv/counterfeit cast. Okay. There we go. Oh, so let's take a little look at our opposing team. It's a team which is primarily made up of some relatively well-developed Chaos Warriors. We've got Chaos Warriors 3 Regard, 2 with Mighty Blow, and cumulatively there's actually there's only 1 Mighty Blow Claw piece. What did they end up getting? So, okay, a Bribe and a Bloodwiser. Okay. Interesting. In this game, and I will link out the my score sheet for today through the chat if anyone wants to follow along. My team today coming in as the Overdogs, I suppose. So, it should hopefully be okay. I think the only real problem is if we start getting horribly slaughtered. Alright, so we've got Stuffing, the old reliable friend. Interesting the Chaos team wants to receive... wants to kick off rather than receive to start with. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I played Blood Bowl. I've managed to make all of my icons extremely dark by editing them. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I think we'll keep our center strong with the guard player there. So this is our tackle guy. No, kick guy. So he's not going to have any particular duties. We've got our best player, it's got a hold of me, who is of course our star with dodge. Dodge, no Mighty Blow, it's just a plus strength. Just a plus strength. Pretty good stuff. We've now got 2 guys with wrestle, though one of them does have an unfortunate attack of the whole getting murdered thing. I get it off, we've got piling on, which definitely is not the traditional approach, but it's still fine. It's totally fine. I'm talking about it, it's fine. 100% fine. So we're going to use to get a hit in straight away. The formation for the Chaos team isn't going to allow us to do too much there. As I realise my chat is a little bit broken. It's been quite a while since I've streamed Blood Bowl, and I also realised that the team value is on the wrong side. Let me get that switched around. And I'll do my best to remember to keep these up. So both of these teams are on just the basic size roster. There shouldn't be too many surprises here. I think I'll run in and give one of these a punching, probably the dirty player. And I think that's all we'll do to start things off. I'll get the ball and start passing it backwards and forwards between my players. So I've got some clings to level up as well. And I guess I'll put this other guy over here. Lovely. Save setup. Whatevs. Alright. So. Yes, in before the blitz. Alright, some Blood Bowl weather. Lovely, lovely. Alright, no awful shenanigans. Let's get it started off by going after, let's see, so I'd like to use the piling on the on this player here because they are... Okay. We're gonna pile on all day, every day. Guess we can. Ooh, that's not good stuff. Okay. Now I'm just gonna try and remember how Blood Bowl works. Oof. Alright, well that's a nice start. Okay, I'll get the ball picked up since I've got a free reroll on this. Looks like it's not going to be any passing shenanigans this time around though, at least. And stuffing? Get yourself up there. Alright, shoving everyone forwards. A lot of my guys still don't have the requisite skills, really. Yes, this would be better with my wrestle guy. Alright. Hey, got away with it. Lovely. Okay, so protect my blokey bloke. This guy, hold of me, is definitely going to have a massive target on the head. But so far, it's all looking pretty okay. Oh, cool. So right now, the big weakness I think of this Chaos team is that it has no sort of utility beastman at all. It's just got murder and only really fouling as a alternate way. So we can move our catcher up. Please excuse the thunderous kabooms going through the house. There's some very enthusiastic door closers. Alright, so I think stuffing is probably going to get clobbered, but hopefully not too badly. Other than that, I think everything's good. I'm using the REBBL sort of mod package right now, so that's why there's a REBBL thing on the stream. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay, so Chaos team moving in to try and engage up with my guys. My strongest presence right now is with the two guards here. Okay. I realised I accidentally connected too many things together. Let's just go make sure. Okay, sorry about that. A little distracted by some other stuff going on. So I accidentally sent out a tweet to the wrong account. But hopefully nobody noticed. So Chaos look like they're going to try and dominate the right hand side. Chaos Warriors, movement 5. So these guys aren't necessarily going to be getting back over here anytime soon. I think it looks like Harvey, the opposing coach, is expecting that the Chaos Warriors will stick around long enough to anchor this flank. I think they've got a decent chance of breaking through the middle though. I guess the worst case scenario for me here is I walk up the middle and then get surrounded by guard guys. Like, that's a distinct possibility. Okay, so I'm trying to clobber. At least with Mighty Blow Claw, it's not as much armor taken off, I guess. Alright, here we go. Yep. God, I love having that in the game. Oh, cool. Gosh, Blood Bowl 2020 can't come soon enough. Alright, well I guess I'm going to have to get used to that a lot more. I suspect this might reveal to me why why this team is not considered to be particularly high tier. Because of that kind of stuff. Hey, hey, hey! Well, that might be unfortunate. Alright. Kind of rough. I did set up a new one here. Hey, Callaghan and Mizra, how you guys doing? Sorry, I've had to switch over streaming setup, so for whatever reason it's not picking up properly. So I apologise for not seeing you guys' message until now. I'm also being a little bit distracted by some technical problems. Alright, give him the old blap, blap, blap. Doink. Oh, I really don't like not having a reroll. But yeah, Mr. and Callaghan, how you guys doing? I hope everything's good with you. I know it's very much not a guarantee at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna get my high value player, I think, away as best as I can. Cool. Let's see. Ah, Bear will cooperate. Lovely. Is there a softer target? Why is it not showing me? This guy. Okay, they're both block guys. I think I'm quite happy to take out this guy then. Oh damn, Callaghan, you got a 3-3 draw. I mean, it's not that bad, I suppose. But I could imagine you could hope for more. Excuse me. Alright. A lot of the beastmen on this flank are pretty underdeveloped, so I'm hoping that I can get away with shenanigans here. I kind of feel like I should maybe get home away. Oh no, it's only got a block player actually, it's not that bad. Okay, round the hazards. So yeah, Mizra, you're in... No, sorry, Callaghan's in 3C, so I'm in 4C at the moment. Because my performance was okay, but nothing particularly amazing. Alright, I can remember the end turn is up here now. Can I get away? Oh, I can get away from them. Nice. That's ideal. I'm pretty happy that the Chaos Warrior like block of murder is over here, away from where the ball is. I'd really like to be able to get... Let's see, what are my priorities for leveling here? Misery didn't sign up for this season. Oh no, not too bad. Is IRL too much going on at the moment? I'd love to get it off leveled up. I don't think it's going to happen. It's got a hold of me. This is a long way away from leveling. I think I'll leave them for the time being. I'd love to get more wrestle guys in, so if I can get up there relatively safely, I might try and bung it on someone. I'd love help me to get block, that'd be wonderful. And any of these linemen to get wrestle. Oh, there we go. Other home. Has got very close to leveling. Oh, you just finished. How did you do in the Coca-Cola Cup, Mizra? I hope well. I did, yeah, I kind of appreciate having a bit of a break from Blood Bowl stuff. Just because it's like REBBL. I mean, I know some people were talking about like signing up for multiple things, but As much as I love Blood Bowl, there's very, like, everyone's got different times. You ended up 8-1-0. Damn, that's crazy. Nice job. First in your division. Well, Mizra, continue to be impressed, sir. Continue to be impressed. Alright, so... Oh, nice. So, I've had the karmic payback onto Harvey after I got exactly the same dice rolls before. That's pretty good. So, my stuff remains in place. Oh, I think it's going to be a shove away to push the bear out of position, which is not that bad, because it means the bear can then go back and hit the Chaos Warrior if need be. But, though it does then create a bit of an awkward space. Okay, so then go after Blitz. Cool, yeah. So that's a big thing. Kaldagum. Catch you in 10 minutes. Yeah, so this Chaos team is definitely missing the Beastman, like, tackle, mighty blow, piling on player. Because they're so early in their development. Them having Bribe, and, I mean, the Bribe and Dirty player together will work very well, but they'll need to actually get some people down. I love the Kislev catches. Like, Agility 4 is so different from what you kind of expect in this kind of team that I just love it. And again, like, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable here using Klings just as a screen, because I don't think, unless they bring... So if they sort of dogpile Klings, then they'll have brought a huge amount of resources to bear. Okay, so there goes the kicker family. Yeah, and then move the bear out backwards. It's pretty much expected. Alright, so we've got like a chaos block building up here. I think if I don't... I should be able to clear the space here, but it's sending Tipsy 2 out of the way. So this won't be a major problem, and I think probably Stuffing can just stay there and match the Chaos Warrior, and hopefully... I don't... If he did get a push though, that would be pretty good. He will be standing directly in the way of like 3 Chaos players. So, Mizra, I'm in 4C. So the whole division below. But still, the teams are pretty ridiculous in this division. They are... Oh man, 1 dice blocked from the loner. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. But yeah, there's like a there's a 1900 TV vampire team at play, which is pretty wild. Okay, so I think I've got to punch my ball carrier free. And it's just a happy coincidence it happened to be a mighty blow player. That's all groovy. Okie dokie, and let's parley on some more people. Yeah, tier 4 is really dangerous. Oh man, I guess I do need that mighty blow. I looked up what the stats were, and it is slightly better odds if you're willing to pile on constantly to hurt someone than it is with mighty blow. Okie dokie. Ooh, thing is, if the bear goes really stupid, which is not unlikely, then this whole thing falls to pieces. Ugh. Let's see. I have still got my blitz left? Yes. Okay. I think I can clear up this flank pretty well. Quite happy to just push this guy. Even better. I love it. Oh man, dice are on my side today. I'm not getting injuries or anything, but I'm very happy not to just be dead. So that clears up that pretty well. No stray players, I think. Good. Right. So I could run the ball out. It's not probably if this goes really wrong with the bear. It does free up the Chaos Warrior. I think the Chaos. Let's see. So Strength 4. So Strength 5 will give a 3 dice on my guy. I think I'm going to risk it. Cool. Great result. That was probably far more risky than I needed it to be. But I'm really happy about these 4 beasts from being on the floor. So if I move my guy up to be next to the guard, I think I'm feeling pretty good. It's going surprisingly well. The enemy coach asking for a foul. I don't know if that's the best thing to say to your opponent. Just remind them of what your players can do, because you've got a bribe and a dirty player. So I'm pretty happy to. I mean, I've got more players over. Let's see. So I've got 7 players tied up here with 5. So that's pretty nice by itself. Okay, I think we're going to see a 3-die block on this guy here. Man, they really hate the catcher. I think I can still probably break up this way some more. It'll be fine. Okay. Wouldn't mind getting a takedown on Merciless Mike. That'd be quite nice. I can already. So I love having jump up piling on to use on the loner. It's really nice. Oh, Harvey, you know I can just leap away, right? I guess I don't. There's no reroll skill for leaping, which is just a bit weird. I don't know if anyone's done the... Oof, that's a shame. Oh right, that's just a lineman. That's fine. He's fine. He's had worse days. Family, the family man. Doing what you need to do. Okay, so I love that it's yeah, okay. Oh, there is the blitz on him, okay. So it needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Is he gonna reroll? I think he might. Yep. Oh, lucky. Yeah, so Misery, yeah, the tier 4 is just crazy. So 1900 valued vampires. There's like several vampire teams who are super well developed. I don't understand why tier 4 has all, like, this doesn't seem to be the really. Wow. Okay. I love having prehensile tails to throw in. Cool. Okay, so I can... If I punch this bio, I can move my bear. Damn, I'm getting good dice today. Trying to practice gratitude, y'all. Right. Alright. Well, that's news. News is worth knowing. Doink. It's gotta work. It's gotta work eventually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, I should have noticed that was a failed armor roll, so it wasn't really that worthwhile the piling on. Okay. Alright, let's cover the Mighty Blow guy. Let's leap away. And then let's start trying to string the Chaos team out as far as we can. Maybe. Hey. Eventually, I might even get an injury in one of these guys. Alright, well this is the minus movement lineman, so not ideal, but I will take it. And now they can be on stopping these guys from getting out GP. Awesome. I've still got 3 rerolls left, so I think it behooves me to get away my guard guy if I can, because they're gonna get murdered. Alrighty. Pretty good stuff. I think my chances of getting knocked down if I don't move him are a lot better. Sorry, I've got much better chance on this guy surviving if he jumps a dodge. What a call! Did no one tell you, Mizra, that I'm the best at video games? Alright, so what kind of shenanigans can we get up to here? I think we'll just have another body up here. I wouldn't be super upset to get a score onto them. And they are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they are within scoring range if it gets to that point. Cool. So I imagine that Klings is going to get blitzed again. I am enjoying dragging the Chaos team around, but I feel that there's a sort of a limit to that. So I think my piling on guy is probably going to get fouled, but I'm not like super upset if that happens. It just means the Chaos team are spending more time. They've got to get... So it's not ideal for them here, because they've got 2 down players next to this one, so if they're going to get these guys up for the purpose of the fouling, they're going to have to leave them in place. So to be soaking 3 players for 1 foul, I mean, it's not a foul onto a good player, but it's not devastating. Interesting. What's going on there? Are they going to hit my bear? They're called the stuffing because they're here to get clobbered. How strange. Alright. Sure. This is weird. So, what I think has gone very well for me in this opening half is the Mighty Blow Claw players have not been doing very much of anything. They've been on the wrong side of the pitch, they've been chasing after a player with block and dodge, which they would have murdered if they had successfully got them, but they're gonna Mighty Blow Claw my bear? Okay. The last reroll gone. That should make the next half a bit easier. Damn! Okay. I don't even know what they were trying to go for there. Okay, well, that was strange. So I think I'm going to try and get my bear out, if I can. So this gives me an extra turn that the... Oh, also, check out the stuff on the top. No, I don't know what they were trying to do there either. I think they were going after the bear. That's the only thing I could think of. Okay, well... Alright. It's nice this guy's gonna level up, though. I really wanted to fire them, but I think they unfortunately soaked MVPs in a rather unfortunate fashion. Unfortunately. Okay, so... Follow up. Armor failed, but I don't want to be standing up next to this guy, so filing on it is! Now, I've piled a lot and not broken armor, but hey, what can you do, huh? Okay. Last warning? Oh boy! Oh boy! I mean, that's very gracious of them for giving warnings. Someone might step on him. How unfortunate would that be? Alright, so I have anyone up here that I really want to score. I think left behind. I think I can. This guy really doesn't need the SPP. I could hand off and then pass to him, but that's a little excessive. Oof. Do I do it anyway? I think I might do it for the swag points. Alright. Let's do an extremely unnecessary play. Oh, no, that's right. That's because I wanted to actually get this SPP on this player specifically. That's why I did it this way. Callum, what did you miss? The Chaos tried to go after the bear, I think? Ugh. Okay, well, it's not that bad. And if I hadn't gone for a Snake Eyes pass there, I've still got my reroll left, so I might not get punished for this. But I'm trying to SPP farm a little bit. So the headlines here is to get it off is next to a whole bunch of Chaos players probably going to get fouled, but having my other player here means it's not going to be great. The Chaos team might well try and go off the ball here, though there's 3 players on the ball and it's also on the wrong side of those 3 players from them. If time allows, I'll probably send what is left behind to pick it up and go for it. And then I've still got my sure hands catcher around if that all goes horribly wrong. Okay. I think the Chaos team are probably going to try and impact this line and then just tie the line up, which will probably not really affect the ability to score, but I think they probably just want to hurt someone at this point. And that puzzle one could well be It's Got a Hold of Me. So something I haven't been doing is making great use of It's Got a Hold of Me, because I'm not used to having a strength 4 player. And if any, after this match, if anyone's got any advice on how to best use a strength 4 blitzer, I'd be all ears, because right now I think I'm just sort of hanging around with them, which feels like a big waste of their potential and their massively inflated team value. Caldegon, is it going to be a playoff run this season or a building season? I think it depends how it goes. I wouldn't mind making a playoff run, but I know there's still a lot of work to be done on the team. If I can get to the point where all of the linemen... Let's see. So the big thing I'm missing, I've recently gotten a wrestle lineman, so which is not that guy, he's an old wrestle lineman. Which guy is it? I can't remember. Where are they? They're not off the pitch. I'm sure I have a wrestle guy. Let's use the camera. Oh, no, he's not on the floor. Oh, maybe I'm just making it up. I've got a kick guy, Palion guy, regular guy. Well, either way around it, I'm looking to have a wrestle tackle player or 2. Just because I can't do a lot of the Kislev plays until I have that. Oh, that's pretty bad actually that I didn't activate the bear. I should have done that before the... Going through with no rerolls. Oof. Okay, well it worked. And it also worked. I think they're not going to go onto the ball because they want to keep the player next to the ball. No? Okay. Miss next game on my guard guy? I mean, I can live with it. Oh, that's not a great place for it to scatter. Oh, maybe they are missing next game. I know one of the blitzers is definitely missing next game. Yes, that's the worst place it could have scattered. It probably would actually been better to have scattered onto the Chaos Well, because it probably wouldn't have caught it. No, there are no tackle players on the Chaos team at all. So, alright. What can I get up there to help? So my catchers can get away fairly easily. This is the sure hands guy, so I will... Oh my gosh. I will snake eyes. Before activating my bear. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Alright. Well, that was silly of me. I guess the bear was probably not going to go anywhere in particular. To just get activated. So again, my strength 4 player is being left out of the conversation, which is really bad. That's a huge amount of power off. Oh, now I'm getting 3-die blocks onto my catches as well. That's not good either. That's from a Mighty Blow guy. Not dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's that kind of sucks. It's been a while since I played Blood Bowl, and that's led me to forget just how devastating it is when something does go wrong. And I think as well I've gotten a little bit cocky. Okay, wow. Okay, well, that's not that bad. Oh man, just imagine jumping up, pushing that guy to there, and then having the ability to push him off the pitch. Wouldn't that be fun? Ah! At least I've got a wrestle guy. That's something. And they don't really have a huge... Actually, no, they're going to be able to do it right. Yeah, ooh, that really sucks. That's a shame. Okay, what can I do from here? So I've got a wrestle guy to be able to get the ball back, at least. And okay, he's going to go get stuck in like that. I've also got a strength 4. What? What? Oh my gosh. A handoff with no rerolls. Alright. Alright then. Okay. So what am I going to need to do? Probably concede a goal, but it's not the game. Alright, well, regrets. I have a few, but then again, too few to mention. Are they doing anything else? Okay, so if the bear activates, you should be able to get onto the back line of the cage, which would be very nice. My strength 4 guy could leap out if I'm desperate enough and go and take a 1-die block against this ball carrier, though he's going to have a friend, so that would be 2 dice. That's pretty good. So I don't think I can get the score back, but I think I can at least try and prevent them from scoring, because that would be pretty terrible. Oof. I wonder if they're going to start randomly fouling my guy. Aww. Oh, I've been forgetting to put my team value stuff in. So, no other home is KO'd. We have Help Me, who is missed next game. And we have Saps, who is badly hurt. Okay. Oh good, and my Blitzer stays up. Oh, it does give me the option of... Oh yeah, not having the bear activated really sucks. That's good play from them. They've kind of limited my options a little bit. Okay, where are you? Oh, and I need to update there. So their Mighty Blow Beastman is currently badly hurt. That's Choo Choo. I think they're badly hurt, aren't they? They are... Yeah, but it's badly hurt. Oakley dokley. Let's do some stuff. That was a really bad idea, wasn't it? Alright. Oh, well that helps. Tipsy 2, completely vanilla, but will be taken out. I can live that. Okie dokie. Okay, this will get my guy out of the corner at least. Let's just see. So, I think I'm going to have to leap from here to here. Oof. It's going to be rough. Okay, I think I'm going to get my piling on guy back in circulation. Because eventually that's going to work, right? Okay. Man. Yeah, without the mighty blow, the piling on is really not working so well. Okay. His muscles are weak. As much as I hit him in it, they might be right. Alright. Hey. Okay. That's pretty good. Didn't even have to use my reroll up. I keep my scoring threat up here. That's pretty good. Which is nice because it means either Chaos Warrior is going to end up devoted to that, or they're going to have to just accept that there's always going to be a possibility of me picking up the ball and doing shenanigans with it. So right now I am down a... Look back at my own stuff. So I'm down at just Lyman, I believe. I'm going to keep track of everyone. So yeah, catcher's up here, so actually getting hold of the ball now is pretty hard to do. I'm hoping my opponent will do more stuff that's a little bit suspect. Like handing off without rerolls. Alright, so let's see. They've got 2 more turns to score in. They've got a fair distance to cover. So, family is probably the man of the hour. Assuming that it's got a hold of him, he gets murdered. Which I think is fairly guaranteed. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that has forced the commit of a Chaos Warrior up there. And the nice thing about that as well is it's not very hard to get away from them. And if they use the... What? I don't know if Harvey's played against Kislev before. But it's very, very hard to actually do anything about that catcher without actively blitzing them. He's going to either just dodge or leap away. In fact, just dodging is pretty straightforward for the most part, unless he's going to commit both warriors. It does leave the rest of the field here looking a lot more even than it would have been otherwise. So stuffing just got KO. So not that close to getting the... yeah, stuff 3 rolls like he did last turn. Yes, Catlick. I mean, it's not too much you can do about that. I mean, to be fair, like if Harvey's willing to just roll the dice on it, then a lot of the stuff they were doing wasn't that unlikely. It's just that I wouldn't have done it myself, but I'm hoping in these last couple of turns the lack of rerolls is really going to come back to bite Harvey. That's what I've just got to hope happens. Are they going to get off my freaking bear again? The bear is an incredible aggro magnet in the team. Because I looked at a lot of Kislev teams, they didn't have the bear, and I was like, in a long-term like league like this, having a player who can take a few hits seems like it's really worthwhile. Alright, so this is going to hurt. Hopefully Thick Skull will help me out. Oh dear. Badly hurt. I'll take that in a hot minute. Gosh, every badly hurt is really just my opponent protecting my players from anything more grievous. Alright, well he did what he needed to, which is take a mighty blow, claw hit, and survive the experience. So, Bonza! Nothing's really been done to... Well... Let's see, so they're probably going to stick a player above and below on the ball. Which is not the worst thing. Okay. This is the Beastman hitting, I think. Yeah, it is. So it's okay. Whew! Yeah, no, I'm totally chill with that outcome. Okay, so this is my final turn. Alright, so in that case, let's... So what I can do here is I can clear one of these guys off the ball, and then probably use it. It's got a hold on me to pick it up, and then it's got a hold on me. Does have the built-in dodge, which does reduce the amount of dice I need to roll. I'll go over here. Okay. Gosh, I love jump up. I mean, I'm just going to keep piling them on until eventually it works. There we go. Now you're just as out of the game as I am. Ha 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 ha. Right. So I'm going to need to get a one dice push. Let's give it a try. Alright. Man, I'm getting some real nice dice. Okay, well, the Chaos can't score after my extremely silly attempt at... Alright. It's worth a go! Oh! Oh no! It's okay, I don't think it's gonna matter. So that's the kind of middling outcome. Man, I need this guy to get Mighty Blow stat. Right, so we both started with 11 players. I've got 4 off the pitch. They've got 2. Probably okay, honestly, as far as on balance. I mean, two of their remaining players are loners. Okay. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I think getting the ball back off of a team that has no sure hands should be doable. I think on... Oh my gosh. I suppose at this point it doesn't matter. But we're going for it and no reroll as well. Hurts my heart! It does, Calagam. It hurts my heart. Ugh. Ugh. So, I think going from how Harvey's been playing so far, I feel like I need to be playing to sort of set up. Calagam, you and like everybody else in the world probably said to take Mighty Blow over piling on. So yeah. I don't think it's greedy to... The thing is, like, I think the maths, when you've got jump up already, I'm certain the maths must favour piling on over Mighty Blow. Because, yeah, you've kind of got the downside of putting yourself prone, which is, it's not taken away. Oh, nice. There you go, burnt the bribe already. Lovely. Okay, I'm very happy with that. That was not a high value player. And that got rid of the bribe. Cool. I mean, that's like 100,000 bonus. But yeah, I think... Well, I mean, these are AV8 players. This shouldn't be as hard as it has been to get an armor break on them. But I think... yeah, he doesn't like wrestle, which I understand. I'm probably jealous. That Cabal Vision screen up there is pretty cool. Alright, well, so the bear has survived. So this is the kick. So that's good news. But I am light on players, as we said. Oh boy, this is not great. I'm very light on players. So either I think I just have to sacrifice kick here. Because I really don't want to put anyone else on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, of the options, I definitely can't afford to put the blitzers on there. I definitely can't afford to put the catchers on there. Because they would just get murked. Alright, well I mean, this is pretty terrible. I've run out of goons. I'm now an elf team! I'm trying to put these guys next to each other. Alright, so I'm really going to need Harvey to mess up the pickup here. Oof. The thing is, like, Kislev is definitely priced pretty expensively. So, having spare players is... I feel like it's necessary, but at the same time the team value is so over the top anyway. Especially with, like, all of the blitzers and stuff. Like, they are so ridiculously expensive. Elf like your life depends on it. Yep, it's gonna be... I mean, to be fair, 7 isn't awful. It just looks a lot worse because 3 of them are on the line of scrimmage and get murdered. So, I mean, an elf team, I guess, you could conceivably have just, like, no players. Or just, like, the line of scrimmage would be your players at this point. So, I've got, like, you know, I've got 2 very good players still left in circulation. And a lot of their players are pretty bad. Like, you know, got loner players. Like, the Beastmen have all but one of them are skillless. So if I can find a way to negate the influence of the Chaos Warriors in some way, which is going to be tough, but trying to go heavily over this side was to try and draw them in. So, alright. Well, I don't have kicks, so I don't really have options in that kind of regard. I guess I'll just go for a sense one. Quick snap? Okay, sure. Alright, I'm fine with that. If the Chaos Warriors want to... Yeah, so the Chaos line is moving forward and further away from where the ball potentially is going to land. What's a good plan if I got on Callion? It's too busy waffling. Probably about the plan, but that's what you get with short attention spans. Yeah, I mean, ooh, that's not a great scatter. But yeah, I mean, what did I say what the plan was? The plan was that Harvey will fail to pick up because they're using a loner to pick up with, which I don't understand, but I'm happy that they're doing it. But yeah, now the Chaos Warriors are kind of... Oh, excellent. That's why you don't like guard, I suppose. Ha ha ha! Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. That's the Mighty Blow Claw Chaos Warrior out of commission. Sweet. That's the best that could have gone. They didn't realise. Oh boy. I feel a little bit bad. I guess we're playing against a much newer player. I wait for the days when all of my guys have got wrestle. That'd be great. Alright, line of scrimmage so far has been okay. Family is the most replaceable because of having kick. I don't think they'll ever get anything else. I definitely would like to go into most later games, I think, with 2 spare linemen. I wouldn't mind a theoretical Kislev team later on down the line that had only jump and extra long legs on their positionals. Because, I mean, while it's nice to be able to develop linemen as actual blitzers, because you can, they're just as good as blitzers at doing it with wrestle and tackle. Like, I think if that could make for the team overall to be cheaper. Okay, there we go. It's not going to be pick up with a loaner. That's something. Damn! You have already burnt your bribe. Alright. Yeah, do it. Do it all day. Foul everything. Every turn. Whew. Done. Okay, they're still very much within reach. The old Twinkle Toes go to room. I think I need my guy up here, whatever happens. Gosh, I wish I had a guard piece right now. So that space is off because of the guard. I could go here and leap. Then wanted to push my luck. Okay. Got away with it. Okay, well I mean, at this point I don't think I have any chance of winning if I don't go for something which is a little bit silly. Up with you. I mean, there's not any way to get anything better, is there? The 2 guard pieces there are really nasty. And while I could leap this guy out to here, maybe I'll do that if I can get a knockdown. Alright. Don't see any other options. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, well at least I've got a little bit more reason to do this now. Okay, and because these goats are unskilled, I can be tying them up with... I could be tying them up with catches. Do I want to do that? I could send them here and stop the handoff to a Chaos Warrior, which would be pretty nasty. Wait, no, they're not going to hand off. Let's see, actually, no, this guy will knock this one away and then hand off to here. So I think if I go 2 here in a decent position. Ugh, this is very desperation territory already. But, I mean, I'll take it. In my first season, I was doing silly stuff like flinging myself into 2 red dice blocks with REBBL in a cage, so this is not as desperate as it has been. Okay. The catchers are doing a very good job of screening, especially against unskilled players like the goats. They are amazing. I do notice there's a chain push possibility here of chain pushing the ball carrier away, though I don't think they probably want to do that. They could. Okay. That leaves this guy still marked. Oop. He's fine. So that means the ball... Oh no, he could still get a hit off. Okay, so he's not going to. Cool, that's a really good result. So he's going to get passed across. And then from there, I can probably get hit by... Well, at this point, the goats are only getting a 1 dice block, which is not great. So they've effectively just negated the ability of these goats to really do anything. Because now the guard is out of position, because it's all where it doesn't need to be. This is the space where it matters, where it could be covering these 3, but now it's not. All of them are in irrelevant positions. The handoff could happen, but it would be a handoff with just staying in place. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Caldegon, it's probably best to... I don't think it's going to matter at this point, but I think it's probably best to keep that kind of stuff for the post-match. Just so we don't stray into kind of territory of sort of... Because theoretically, the Chaos team score again, and then I get a chance to reset up again, and I could then use what you just said as part of my setup strategy. So it's best not to, I think. But we'll have a look back through the replay, and I'll see if I can not cringe myself to death at all the stupid stuff I'm doing in this game. I think I need to go back and start playing my Kislev ladder team again, so I can get used to them over again. No worries, Caldegon. I'm just trying to be careful for both of us. Okay. So is it going to be a... I don't know what's going to happen here, really. I think it's a 1 die block, isn't it? On a blodge player. Not great. But they've got to do it, because otherwise they're going to end up in a position where they're just going to get... The ball characters can get, like, clocked in the face. Oh, Misra, yes, I do need to... Okay, I will. I'll write that down. I need to get some new music. Yeah, sorry, the music is really overplayed at this point. 1 die block? Yeah, they had to do it. Oh, that was the ball carrier. Interesting. No, it wasn't. Wait, what did the ball carrier do? It looks like they... Oh no, that's weird. Okay. Oh, they handed off the ball to the Chaos Warrior. Right. Okay. That's going to be a little tricky. Alright. I will turn down the music at least, even if I don't actually change it. Okay, so I could get a... It's pretty tough. The Chaos Warriors are now being relevant again. I don't know why Chaos Warriors have got Agility 3. It just feels like one of those things that sort of... They just never really looked... They did in the design process and probably just never went back and looked at again. It seems unnecessary. Yeah, it was a handoff to Chaos Warrior. So I could go around here. I think I might need to just try and... This is so bad for me as a... Like, in terms of what kind of setup to deal with, that I think I just need to try and play for next time round. That's definitely one of the big problems for the Kislev team, is strength 4 ball carriers. There's not a huge amount you can do about that. I don't really want to go sort of leap and then go around and whack this guy to then push the ball carrier back. That just seems a bit of a waste of time. And it's also pretty darn risky. So I think I'll just go for the straight hit. Not like I've actually got any good blitzes to do though. Okay. Well, I mean, that's the best I think it could have gone from that situations. Big size. Yeah, bear is out. Color gun Dauntless? Oh, you're talking about ways, yes, ways you deal with strength 4 players. Yeah, I mean, I could see a world in which a catcher got Dauntless and Wrestle as a kind of like a somewhat goofy way of doing things, to at least guarantee that one light block with Wrestle. But yeah, it's... I mean, this is like the most mild version of the Chaos to Kill team I think that even exists. So... I gotta get used to this. Because until 2020 version, this is still... Holy moly! What? Good God. Alright. Well. That was a thing. Okay. I'm going to have to work on the assumption here that I can get the pickup. Because if I can't, then, I mean, yeah, what can I do? So they're going to end up like here. Okay. Okay, this is for the failed pickup. Whew. Okay. All right. I mean, that went about as well as... I mean, yeah. That should never have happened in a million years. So, good stuff. Alright, well, maybe I can win. Well, the only player I really want to score is what is left behind. So, but I mean, I think if I can just win at all, then I'm happy for the extra money, which I will definitely need. I feel like with the Kislev team, you need to have a full... Like, considering that your one of your blitzes wipes out nearly your entire treasury just to buy, then it would seem silly not to. Okay, so not going to dodge. I kind of feel like, I don't know why, I just suddenly got the impression that Harvey's going to start playing like they don't have rerolls now, because they've just been so unlucky right then. Alright, I think I can probably deal with one Chaos Warrior. I'm so glad the other 3 Chaos Warriors are on the completely wrong side of the tracks. Yeah, in an ideal world, I mean, I don't know how bad Chaos are going to be in a new edition, but I wouldn't have minded to see them go to AG2, because I think that's one of those things that wouldn't affect them most of the time anyway. It would just stop them from scoring, which is really weird that they have AG3, when the Naga Warriors are the same unit, but with less movement, less AG. I don't know. They're actually moving up. They're moving the cover pretty well. So my options are to go up this side, or to go up this side, which is going up this side is the more dangerous because it puts me between these 2 Chaos segments, but going up this side is dangerous because it puts me close to the edge of the pitch. Though Kislev, of course, not having so much of an issue with that. The Chaos Warriors are going to be tied up down here. That's totally fine. Get it off. I mean, we've seen has literally, I think, performed 2 stuns this game. So if they are going to give the impression of a player who's worth marking up, then more power to him. They can tie up two very strong Chaos Warriors and soak the Blitz. Sure. Alright. Still got Apothecary, so I would like to hold on to get it off. I'm not devastated if they get murdered, because I can always make another one. It's just hilariously expensive. And it takes a long time. Oh, Caligan, we probably should mention stuff like that as well. Saying if they've got 2 die attempts, because again, that's going to affect my positioning for future turns. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I found it was tricky to get like a. I don't think there is a complete answer to be had. But I think the argument could be made that, like, if someone points out that you could have been 2 die blitzballed, that you're going to then take more care to then not get 2 die blitzballed in the future. I don't know. I really hate that whole thing. Oh, nice. Cool, down to 1 reroll already. Yeah, having to do the anti-coaching stuff it's really awkward. No, those aren't birds outside. Those are my that's my nephew who's chirping outside the window in high-pitched fashion. So, let's see. I need to spend more sort of turn rejigging all of my guys into position. Do I want to sort of break off down this side or down this side? There's the equivalent amount of Chaos Warriors. The Beastmen are... There's more Beastmen on this side. Getting this guy away is pretty trivial. So I could actually send this bloke up here and then see if I can knock down Gargai. I cannot. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, well. Oh my gosh. That was clicking too fast. What am I doing? I don't even know anymore. Ugh. It's weird. Like, I should be feeling a lot happier about getting the ball back. But I'm just kind of... I'm not quite sure how to proceed now. Because there's so many Chaos players up there. The advantage I've got is that none of them are particularly good at taking down the ball carrier. They could come around the side and make a hit there. I think I'll just go here. And then... jump you up, man. Cool. Use one of my 4 rerolls. I'll fail again. Okay. Yes, Caligan, I'm sorry if I've kind of like chilled the conversation entirely by telling you off all over and over again. It comes from being rather harshly told off before for something quite silly seeming. I just think that the coaching stuff is taken extremely seriously, even to the point of stuff. I think the one which I got told off for was one which was very obviously a joke, but still. So I've now become extremely paranoid. It's also a good illustration of why I probably shouldn't be an admin, because if I interpret the rules in the most like hard to not break way, like even unintentionally, then it does mean it's very hard to say anything. I feel like I'm kind of waiting for Harvey to do something not good. Oh. Okay. I mean, this has gone pretty well so far. Ugh. Not dead. Cool. Surely that's allowed? What was that in reference to, Caligan? I think I'm going to see the Chaos Warrior knock aside this guy, and then one of these beastmen come down and try and make a blitz onto the catcher. Which doesn't seem great. I think that's only a... No, it is. Sorry, it is a 3 die. Okay. I mean, this is what I was kind of hoping Harvey would do, which was move all of their guys down the pitch, because they just had such a huge cloud of players, I just don't think I could have ever gone past them. Statement just above it. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Commenting on what has happened, I think that's totally fine. I think as long as there's like one level of distinction between this is a thing, like, I think commenting on what has happened is fine. Commenting on what someone should have done, I think, is always going to be pretty hard to get right, just because that's so close to coaching at that point. Like, just because, like, you never know what's going to happen in the rest of the game. Alright, well, I mean, I don't know why, but they've really come very far forward. So I guess I will oblige them by running away. Ugh. Whee! Alright. I mean, he's going to get Mighty Blowed anyway, so I might as well try and get him out of here. Yeah. Badly hurt. I'll take it. We could have a 2 go for it blitz. Could have another 2 go for it blitz. I think this bloke's getting away. I think that was probably about right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should just go talk to an admin again and see if I can get more clarity on it. Because at the moment I'm assuming it's like the most harsh interpretation of the whole coaching idea, and maybe it's not. Like, it might just be the first person I talked to was just particularly you know, harsh with their interpretation of the coaching rules. Let's see, so what stuff do I need to ask? I need to ask is commenting on better moves. I'm really hoping for some bad going for dice here. So it's going to be a 3-die block. I mean, you've got to do it with your... Well... No, I don't think they've done anything to mess up their blitz there. So if they don't get a knockdown, then I score. If they do get a knockdown... I've got a catcher still sort of semi-free. Sorry, it's always tricky to tell exactly what someone's talking about when they use like pronouns. Sorry, it's clearly overstepping the mark. Are you talking about in terms of the... Yes, no powers. Like saying someone should have done a different move. Or something else. The delay and the... Yeah, 2 going for it into 3 dice. It's pretty solid. Alright. Well, let's see if we can... I don't think there's anything else left to do, really, is there? Just score, and I hope for the best. Is this last turn? No. So this is only partway through the second half. Unfortunately for our opponent, they chose to use the ball carrier to blitz out, and then they got a double skulls on the rerolled dice. And so I was able to grab the ball and score. But then I was able to lure them forward to go off the ball once again. I've got a lot of... Oh, that's nice. I got a KO guy back. I've got lots of injuries, but I think it's only 1 miss next game, and everyone else is badly hurt, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So, Stuffing is badly hurt. I think it's... Let's see. Help Me is miss next game. Yep. Wrestle Guy is badly hurt. Get It Off is also badly hurt. So yeah. You can't see the turns on the side of the screen because they're not on the side of the screen, they're on the top of the screen. Haha! Gazooks. Hey, now this time, I've actually got kick. Yeah, so the Reddit Eternal Blood Bowl League modding community has found a way to like modify a lot of the stuff in the game now. So there's lots of stuff about this which is fairly subtle, but yeah, there's there's all sorts of stuff. So there's loads of things that are moved around, like the turn timer and the turn markers and stuff. It's all pretty easy to miss stuff, but it just makes the game look a little bit better. And it's the kind of thing which I'd imagine could well have been included in the regular Blood Bowl 2 game had they put more time into the UI stuff and or not abandon the game after a certain point. I'm hoping that Blood Bowl 3, if they actually figure out a way to monetize it, which is like a real way, like a cosmetic way, like Overwatch, they can continue to make money for the game and therefore keep updating it rather than just abandoning it because it wasn't making any more money. We'll see. I think that there's so much money left on the table with Blood Bowl 2. It's crazy. I want to see every kind of goofy ass team possible. I want to see like full-on Halloween teams with pumpkin heads, and I want to see, I don't know, fairy princess teams. Like, I want to see all sorts. I want to see every single kind of stuff you can imagine as something which you can buy. Especially because my nieces would be much more interested in the game if there was a fairy princess team. Okay, so I've actually got a kick guy this time, which means I can kick the ball to over here, which is going to be pretty good for me. And if I get a blitz result, then I can run across, grab it, and run off with it. Oh, now I'm more inclined to go over here. Orcs with fairy princess wings, that would be amazing. Like, there 100% should be an accessories system for players. Like, I think that would be amazing. The idea that you could choose an accessory every time you level up, so you could sort of customize your players from your like available pool of unlocked accessories. That would be badass. You know you want it. Fairy princess. Oh, I'm a fairy princess. Yeah. So we've got less on the left. Let's see. So we've got the right flank is totally open, but that's where the guys are. Oh, did I mess up the kick somehow? I guess so. What did I do wrong? Oh well, whatever. Ooh, alright, huh? Damn, that kick is pretty fierce. So what did I mess up? Kick? I was in the right place. Why did that not work? Alright, well, I mean, I can jump round everybody after the ball and try my best. I'm a really big fan of... Yeah, I guess it glitched. I'm a really big fan of fend sidestep on the kind of catcher style people just because it's so annoying to deal with. One flesh, kinda need you to die, so that end up trying to level you up. No? How unobliging of you! It was a good kick though, yeah, so I guess it... I mean, it's the alternate way to use kick, certainly. This will mean the Chaos team will end up being very spread out. And especially if they start running players down the pitch. Good lord. Alright. What are they going to do there? If they don't move anything further forward. So, one of the modding things that has come in is making the whole skill display more transparent so that you get, you know, it's a lot easier to see a lot of skills very quickly. Because most of the time you don't need to see most of the skills. It's just when you... I feel like you should have a thing which... It should be when you mouse over someone that it comes up, but I mean, I know that you do have the player card, but it's a little bit of a, you know, it's a very large solution to that kind of problem. I know they're trying to make a sort of connection with the players by seeing their faces, and I think that is a worthwhile thing, but it's like, but yeah, it's tricky. I could see a thing where you had like these skills were revealed in the sort of the spaces around your cursor, like maybe the, you know, like if I put my cursor here, it would reveal the skills of everyone in this area, so you could sort of waft your wand across. Oh damn! Alright. This is what Kislev were born for! Okay. Let's send these guys up here. And I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I'm going to completely abandon the idea of defending. Just send absolutely everybody up. And I think I'll go for it with my blitzer to get them out of clobber range. And no rerolls either. Very nice. And they were doing that with a loner. I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't matter. But, okay. Yeah, I'm sending them more forwards because I don't want to get hit by Chaos Warrior. Okay, with a reroll left in commission, I think this is pretty solid. Cool! Alright, I mean, this is really the play I'd like to get this score on. Let's see if we can make it happen. So, kick didn't work, but Riot it's given me enough time to work with. I feel like Harvey might, yeah. I feel like Harvey's going to tilt at this point and just start trying to murder my players. So Mizra and Caldegon, what are your thoughts on the new Blood Bowl edition? I know that there was a whole leak, so people sort of know roughly what they're getting. I'm pretty excited for what seems to be, on balance, like a pretty good overall change around. It seems like Blood Bowl 3 isn't like a million years away either, which is quite cool. I think I'll probably get on release. I'm excited to give it a try out. I think even if they could honestly just release a Blood Bowl 2020 rules pack for Blood Bowl 2, and I would probably get that. Because I think the new rules feel like I'm not unhappy to not have Piling on Mighty Blow be a thing anymore. Piling on Mighty Blow Claw at least. I think it's really toxic at the top level of the game. It's just... Yeah. Mizra, like... From what I can tell, people seem to generally be in favour of it, even though no one's really played with it yet. Well, some people have. Like, there's a bunch of changes which sort of... Rather than sort of fundamentally changing what the game is, it's more a case of sort of bringing in some of the more extreme stuff, like the Mighty Blow Piling on Claw. Oh, good. Cool. Yeah, like, it's bizarre. Like, for a community that's as passionate as the Blood Bowl community is, the fact that people are actually pretty okay, it's pretty good. Oh, yeah, so as an elf coach, not supposed to like it, be like most of the changes. So, yeah, that's one of the big things, is there's passing's broken out into its own stat now. So, passing is much more of an option for a lot of teams than it was before, and less of an option for elf teams as general. Like, they will still have good passers, but not everybody's a good passer, which I think is probably a decent way to handle elves just being very, very good at on the competitive level. It does mean the human thrower is actually very good thrower. It's just as good as an elf thrower is, which is a little weird, but I'm kind of okay with it. Some of the new skills are pretty fun as well, like the ability to put the ball down. Okay, they got the pickup. Interesting. Oh, damn. Wow. I get an intercept here. No! Holy moly! That is pretty ridiculous. What was my intercept? Would have been a 3+. Wow! And they've got no rerolls. They did that whole thing with no rerolls. Incroyable. Alright, well, It's either a guaranteed draw or this. Well, that's not a good start. Damn! And breaking armor as well. These are secret L's, and it's not even a big secret. It's just, that's what it is. Hey, how we said the same thing. Maybe we are secretly the same person. That was pretty ludicrous, but I'm into it. I gotta bring my guy back, just in case there's a reason to. I think actually my catcher might be able to do something useful. Up and down the pitch we go. Where we stop, who the hell knows? Okay, well that gives me really good coverage on the dodge there. I mean, the blitz is going to take away one of them. I guess probably this guy. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past Harvey at this point. Man, the... Surely not. There's no reason to do that. I should have left someone up there actually to receive the ball. That was silly. As unlikely as it would have been to score. This hasn't been a great game for development, but it's... Actually, no, to be fair, it's not been a bad game for development in so much as I haven't lost anyone. So, in that respect, it is pretty good. I missed next game on the Gar guy isn't great, but he's not dead. And I call it an okay one. So I didn't use the... My kind of self-review is I didn't use the Strength 4 guy. I didn't use the Guard. Both of which I need to look back and be like, what can I do that gets the most out of these guys? Because without having block Guard, it's very hard to keep the Guard guy up. But it's still incredibly valuable. Going for it with no reroll. Rassle, rassle. So a pickup and a dodge. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Did my Polygon guy get injured? Yes, he did. But it was only a bad cut. Cool. 2 MVPs away from being actually any good. Yeah, I should have left the player up there. Never mind. Alright, well, let's see if I can get a pass off, I suppose. Whoop. That's fine. Another hit. And it's good. A scary win for Kislev. Yeah. Yeah. Passing bodies, passing the ball. Play ball! Alright, Kling is getting that 1 SVP closer. And it's now going to move up to allow for a hit for this gentleman. No more turns for chaos. They are at my mercy. Take that. Ah. Alright. I'll let you off with a warning. Alright, well I hope Harvey goes on to smash some of the next players. Alright, there we go. Bish bosh, it's all out of here. Oh, I was going to do review offers, but man, my first Blood Bowl game back in the wild. I think I'll do it off stream because I'm kind of feeling oof. And it's only like, it's pre 7 o'clock here, it feels a lot later. Alright, here's for Irrelevant MVP. Roll a 2, that's not good. Give me something better. Is that another 2? I guess so. Great. The guy wanted to fire. Well, at least Harvey did well on the SUP half side of things. Cheers, Mizra, and it's cool to see you again. I'm really glad that we're kind of all staying a little bit connected with all of us who played together before. Because that's one of the things I really wanted from the league. So, what could he even have? So right now he's got Wrestle. I like how Pass Block looks so similar to Block, just to try and really throw you off. I mean, he could be the world's worst Wrestle Tackle player. I honestly don't know. Like, Fend, maybe? Strip Ball or sack him? Well, movement 5 means he's so bad at getting through like that. But maybe that's the... I kind of... I think maybe Tackle is not great because he'd have to run after players who are generally pretty fast. I'm gonna have to come back to that because none of these are great. I mean, General is a great skill access to have, but none of these work terribly well with a movement busted player. I'm always tempted to just give him Kick, but everybody else. So, development wise, not amazing. Didn't really get SPP where I wanted to. Klings is fairly close to leveling. To Pain does come back in, which is pretty good. But apart from that, waiting on the MVPs to land on the lineman. At least I'll have a quick look and see who I'm going up against next. Who did I get? Oh, that's right from him. Schedule. Week 2, I'm up against the River Ruin Rafters, which are Chaos Dwarf. So Strip Ball would not do anything against them, and Tackle would also not do anything against them either, really. Fend, maybe? But, oof. Ugh. They've got 13 players as well, so they probably do need to invest in an extra line guy, especially because they've got multiple instances of Claw Mighty Blow. Don't you just love to see it? And tons of guard. So, good times. I think if I try and fight them directly, I will get murdered. Yeah, there's no use for the Tackle at all. Oh, you know Mr. Civilian? Oh, well, hopefully they'll... I hope it'll be a fun game. I'm going to have to sort of sit down and think, like, how do I if I try and play like standard Blood Bowl against these guys, they're going to absolutely murder me. Like, they've got so much better fighting skills, but if I can maybe break them up a bit. I don't know, has Civilian played their game? Because they've got a miss next game on the Bull Centaur. If they've already played their game. River Ruin Rafters. No. Okay, that's too bad. I was hoping maybe they would not have their Bull Centaur. I like the complete lack of effort into the logo. Though I suppose it's at least it's related to the team name. Yeah, they look pretty gnarly. I think at some point I'd like to try a Nurgle team in the Eternal League, just so I can have all this nice stuff for myself. But yeah, man, Chaos Dwarves, they seem very, very strong. I presume there must be ways of beating them. Oh, Caligun's a friend of yours. That's really cool. Well, maybe we can all have a chat to each other beforehand. Alright guys, that's going to be it. So I was going to do a review, but I just can't really feel it. So yeah, I guess we'll be back next week around the same sort of time, I'd imagine. The game against the Red Ruin Rafters. Thank you guys so much for coming by. It's lovely to see you guys again. I hope everyone's doing well in these crazy, crazy times. And yeah, see y'all soon.